Hi, this is Jim McConnell coming to you from Redmond, Oregon at McConnell Labs. Today we're going over SDS sheets. The previous video covered the entire SDS sheet and what the sections do. Today we're going to be covering a little bit more specific sections in more accurate terms. Today we're going to be covering section 1 and section 2. So the product information and then hazard identification. So in section 1, product identification, we can see here on the SDS that we are looking at Jimmy Gel. Jimmy Gel comes in a few different colors, so pink, ideal pink, natural, boomer white, delicate Jimmy Gel. And though all of those products will be pertaining to this SDS. If you are wondering about who made it, it's us. And then this is our location in Redmond, Oregon. If you have a problem while it's in transport, then Chemtrack would be the company that you call. If you have a question regarding the material, give us a phone call at the number here, 541-526-1417. In section 2, we have hazard identification. This is important on these new style SDSs because this is an accumulation of all of the hazard statements and precautionary statements that are used for every SDS and every raw material that goes into it in a concentration where it's determined that it becomes pertinent to you. So here on this product in Jimmy Gel, H317 may cause an allergic skin reaction. If you are using a product that contains acrylates, as far as methacrylates or acrylates that are resinous and in a liquid form, and it does not say may cause a skin allergy reaction, then you know that the SDS probably isn't right. So section 320 causes eye irritation. I've had the product in my eyes. I've never had an eye irritation at all. That was, by the way, completely accidental. I didn't put it in there on purpose. But I didn't have any irritation, but some products could cause an allergy. So if you put it in your eye and it stayed in your eye for a prolonged period of time, it's possible that it could cause some eye irritation. So the precautionary statements, they're started with P. P261, avoid breathing fumes, gas, vapors, or spray. I'm going to highlight this one really quickly because there's some people that are on the internet right now that are advocating to spray the product through an airbrush system. Do not do that, please. If you breathe the fumes, the vapors, or the spray, it can really cause some respiratory problems, and you will be seeing a doctor at some point in the future. So P272, contaminated work clothing should not be allowed out of the workplace. So if you get it on your clothes, put it in a bag, take it home, wash it, or it's not going to come out. So more than likely, just put it outside, cure it up, and throw the clothes away or use them for gardening. Section P280, wear protective gloves. I really, really highly advise this because if you are using it repeatedly as the nail technician, a little occasional with the clients probably isn't going to hurt you, especially with Jimmy Gel. But if you are using it on a regular basis, you may get in contact with it. And in order to prolong your work, your career in doing nails, I want you to be wearing some good nitrile gloves. I happen to prefer 4.5 mil or thicker. Some people will use 2 thin gloves. Some people will just use 1 thin glove. It's up to you, whatever makes you happy, but you're better off wearing gloves than not. P305, 351, 338, if in the eyes, rinse continually with water for several minutes. Remove contact lenses if present, and if it's easy to do so. So Jimmy Gel is pretty thick. It's really not going to do a whole bunch. It's going to be pretty easy to get out, more than likely. Pretty much just remove them from the skin around the eyes and then rinse them for a period of time. It's always good to have an eye wash station available, but I get it that it's difficult to put those in. There are disposable bottles with eye wash treatment. Those work fine. Precautionary statement 333 and 313. If a skin reaction or rash occurs, get medical attention. That's usually indicated that you have some sort of allergic reaction. Because it does contain liquid acrylates and methacrylates, they are allergenic. More so in some people than others. It varies depending upon the person. So be cautious. If you see something, go to your doctor and make sure you get checked out. P337 and 313, if eye irritation persists, go see a doctor. P321 for specific first aid treatment, see section 4. P363, wash contaminated clothing before reuse. It's probably not going to come out because it's not water soluble. P501, dispose of contents of container to a licensed treatment storage disposal facility. If it's an empty bottle, pretty much just toss it. Unless you have a good way to get it to a storage facility. But typically what I'll do is I'll break the bottle open and cure it up and then throw it away. That way it's plastic. The ways it can affect your body is inhalation, yes, absorption through your skin, yes, and ingestion. So we want to avoid those. If you do ingest it, it may cause nausea, vomiting, and or diarrhea, and central nervous system depression. I've never known anybody who's consumed so much that any of this would actually occur. The liquid may produce eye discomfort. I've never experienced that before with Jimmy Gel. However, you may have some discomfort if you get something like tack in your eye. Inhalation, vapors of this product may be moderately irritating to the nose, throat, or other tissues of the respiratory system. Do not spray it. Please do not spray it. If you do, make sure you wear a full face respirator with a supplied air supply, and you'll be good. If you do get rashes, welts, or dermatitis, then you'll want to see your physician. Vapors of this product, again, something to be avoided. Symptoms of overexposure. Again, you get redness, itching, irritation in affected areas. Overexposure in eyes may cause redness, itching, and watering. The product can cause an allergic skin reaction, so avoid that. Other than that, it's pretty darn safe. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for the next section. We go over section 3. Thank you. Bye-bye.